Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a little space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinals. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Right back to the well. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Quickly to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Basic connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Quarterback gets the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback making checks. Trying to get the corner. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball on the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ball game?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt. And I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back?
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Louisville! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He leaves it with his back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Got it in the middle, it's Temple. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gonna look downfield again. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. They're working that left side. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Got his man quickly. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Terrell. There's the pressure. He's got his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. Touchdown, Kentucky. Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This offense starts deep in a hole. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
To throw, it's Terrell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Hit somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, they forced the incompletion.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Makes the catch. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it. Hard running there. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And he lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He throws one to the left. A missed opportunity on that errant pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He might be afraid to kick it to him there after the first punt was taken back to the house. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now on the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football and then right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. C-A-T-S, Cats, as Kentucky builds this lead.
It feels like it's been a fast break on the basketball court here for a while now. Kentucky showing the speed all over the field, pulling away from Louisville.
Yeah, taking care of business, taking care of emotions. The battle, obviously, of Kentucky. They're doing everything they need to do.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Caught over the middle, it's Singh. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is...
And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. He'll try to pop the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Needing to move the chains. Here comes Kentucky on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move to keep running. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. That's caught. It's Hatchett. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0. Ball game is over. Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.